Into the text this morning. Dear, got to remember which button you push when you do this. And so I would ask you to, if your Bibles are already open there to Matthew chapter 8, we'll beginning with verse 18, and will you follow along in your Bibles as I read? And when Jesus saw great multitudes about him, he gave a command to depart to the other side. Then a certain scribe came and said to him, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." And Jesus said to him, "Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." Then another of his disciples said to him, "Lord, let me first go and bury my father." But Jesus said to him, "Follow me, let the dead bury their own dead." These two men had seen the mighty miracles that Jesus did, so they decided that they'd like to follow him, to be his disciples. First, the scribe came and he said, "Teacher, I'll follow you wherever you go." He was probably looking only at the glamorous side of ministry, so Jesus quickly brought him back to reality by saying, "Foxes have holes and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." When he heard that, he realized that it would cost him something to follow Jesus, and he was not willing to pay that price. I'm afraid that many people today have that same reaction. They see something that really is great, and they want to get into it, and immediately they want to jump on board. Many of them even start out well, but when the going gets tough, they turn back. I've seen many young people make a decision for lifetime service, but a little while later they go back to following the things of this world. It's more tempting to them, I believe. Jesus said that a man who puts his hand to the plow, meaning service, and then looks back to the world that he might have missed, then he's not fit to serve in God's kingdom. Several years ago, I knew a young preacher who endured 7 years of college and seminary in order to become a pastor. And after only a couple of years in the ministry, he realized that he would never have much of a financial future for his family, so he quit. One day he just said, "I'm quitting." The last I heard of him, he was selling insurance and making lots of money. And I say, what a shame. He was really set out to be a